Well, and once again, hello students. This is Felipe Torrejón, your English teacher. Una vez más los saludo estudiantes. Este es Felipe Torrejón, su profesor de inglés en práctica. And today's class is about gender fair language. La clase de hoy se trata sobre el lenguaje inclusivo. Y es una clase que preparamos con mucho cariño para ustedes junto a la profesora Romina Silva. Very well, and without further ado, we're going to explain the objective of our class. Sin más que agregar, vamos a explicar el objetivo de nuestra clase. Y el objetivo dice así: to analyze information about gender fair language and defend an opinion. And precisely to do that, we're going to watch a video shooted in the Graduate School of Stanford Business. Para hacer eso precisamente, vamos a ver un video el cual fue grabado en la Escuela de Graduados de Negocios de Stanford, in which Mr. Winchester talks about gender inclusive language and defend his opinion. En el cual el señor Winchester habla sobre el lenguaje inclusivo y defiende su opinión. Please pay attention.
My mother started as a first-year student at the University of North Carolina in 1972. That would not have been possible had she been born just a few years earlier. For most of its history, UNC was an exclusively male institution, like many universities. And while we've come an incredible long way from there, sexism is still alive and well. Indeed, it's living in our language. Now, I'm not talking about words that were designed to denigrate women. Bitch, whore, slut. I'm talking about seemingly innocent words. Words that we hear every day. Perhaps we even speak them. Mankind, man-made, or popular here at Stanford, chairman, fellow. Male-centered words are everywhere. We're taught that all men are created equal. We man tables and use our manpower to elect congressmen who rule in man-made institutions. Oh man! We laugh, but I'm really concerned what these associations do to our unconscious beliefs. How does the perpetual association of male terms with power and with strength and female terms with insult and with weakness shape our expectations for men and for women, our expectations of ourselves, or even our self-worth? Children can help us understand just how powerful language can be. My niece Ella is 5 years old. She has 3 older brothers, and I was babysitting for them. And so I asked them, "What do you guys want to do tonight?" Ella was silent. A little later, as I was tucking her into bed, she looked up to me and she said, "Uncle Win, how come you only wanted to know what the guys wanted to do? Why didn't you care about me?" My heart sank. Of course I wanted to hear what she had to say. I love Ella's opinion. Sometimes I love Ella the most. I had never meant to suggest that she didn't matter. But that's exactly what I had done through my words. And thank goodness she said something to me. When I had said "you guys" to her, she took me literally. And quite logically, she felt left out. How often had she felt that way before? How many of you have ever felt that way before? Excluded by language, even if you knew that that wasn't the speaker's intention.
Well, as you could see from the video, como pudieron ver en el video, the way we talk is how we define the world around us, the people around us. La forma en la que hablamos es como definimos al mundo que nos rodea y a las personas que nos rodean. It is so important the way we talk that we can even hurt someone else if we're not careful. Es tan importante la forma en la que nos expresamos que incluso podríamos llegar a dañar a otra persona si no tenemos cuidado en lo que decimos. That's where gender-fair language plays a critical part. Ahí es donde el lenguaje inclusivo juega un rol importantísimo. But what is gender-fair language? ¿Qué es el lenguaje inclusivo? Well, GFL is defined as selecting words that are gender neutral or doesn't devalue a member of one's sex. Se define como la selección de palabras que son de género neutral y que no devalúan o denostan a miembros de un sexo en particular. But why is it so important, you might say? ¿Por qué es tan importante el lenguaje inclusivo? Se preguntarán. Well, society and language reflect one another. El lenguaje y la sociedad se reflejan el uno al otro. Esto quiere decir que la forma en la que nosotros hablamos crea realidad. So it is important to recognize and accept change in the meaning of words. Es importante reconocer y aceptar el cambio en el significado de las palabras. Como por ejemplo, si una persona no quiere reconocerse de un género en particular y yo sigo tratándola por ese género, no estaría aceptando la realidad de esa persona y por tanto discriminándola. Another reason why gender-fair language is so important is because of sexism. Otra razón por la que el lenguaje inclusivo es tan importante es por el sexismo. Otra forma de sexismo es el machismo. It is defined as the use of words and discourse which discriminate against women. Es el uso de palabras y discurso que discrimina a las mujeres. Esto también se conoce como gendered words, como palabras que van orientadas a un solo género, como por ejemplo en la palabra mankind. La palabra mankind significa humanidad en español, pero en inglés lleva la palabra man al principio, que significa hombre, razón por la cual se convierte en una gender word, because it does consider women embedded in the word man, porque considera la palabra mujer dentro del significado de la palabra hombre. Gender-fair language tries to provide a response to these kind of words. El lenguaje inclusivo trata de hacer una respuesta para este tipo de palabras. And at the same time, it tries to create awareness among people. Trata de crear conciencia en la gente. So they use language that is respectful of all genders. Así usan palabras que son respetuosas de todos los géneros. Very well. How about we do some practice? ¿Qué tal si hacemos un poquito de práctica sobre GFL? The next activity is called degenderize. La siguiente actividad se llama degenderize, que significa quitar el género. Okay? And the instruction reads, y la instrucción dice: read the following statements and replace the gendered words for gender-fair ones. Lee las siguientes oraciones y reemplaza las palabras orientadas a un solo género por palabras inclusivas. And the first one reads: the chairman called everyone to the meeting. El presidente llamó a todos a la reunión. In this statement we have the word chairman. En esta oración tenemos la palabra chairman, que está compuesta de una parte que dice chair y otra que dice man. Chairman puede ser fácilmente reemplazada por chairperson o solamente chair. This way the concept will include every gender. De esta forma el concepto incluiría a todos los géneros y quedaría como the chair called everyone to the meeting, preserving the very same meaning, conservando el mismo significado. The second one reads: fishermen are people of the sea. Los pescadores son gente del mar. As you can see, the word fisherman is composed of two parts, fisher and men. La palabra fisherman está compuesta de dos partes, fisher y man. La palabra fisherman puede ser fácilmente reemplazada por fishers y quedaría como: fishers are people of the sea, preserving the same meaning, conservando el mismo significado. And the last one reads: with enough manpower we can overcome this situation. Con suficiente mano de obra podemos superar esta situación. The word manpower is a special one. La palabra manpower es una muy especial. As an interesting fact, como un dato interesante, the City Council of Berkeley, California, voted in favor of replacing gendered language with neutral terms in its municipal code. El Consejo Municipal de la ciudad de Berkeley, en California, votó a favor de reemplazar las palabras orientadas a un solo sexo por palabras neutrales en su código municipal. The code dropped masculine words such as manpower in favor of non-gender terms like human effort. El código municipal abandonó palabras masculinas como manpower en favor de palabras neutrales como human effort, que significaría esfuerzo humano. Following Berkeley's example, our third statement would be, with enough human effort, we can overcome this situation. Con suficiente esfuerzo humano podremos superar esta situación. Again, preserving its original meaning. Igualmente conservando su significado original, pero ahora con una palabra neutral. Now that you are very knowledgeable in the field of GFL, ahora que son muy letrados en el campo del lenguaje inclusivo, I want you to think about it. Quiero que piensen en ello. I want you to provide one reason why gender-fair language is important, or not, or why you might use it or not on a daily basis. Quiero que den una razón al menos de por qué el lenguaje inclusivo es importante o no lo es, o por qué ustedes lo usarían o no lo usarían de una forma cotidiana. Think about it and let's discuss it in the next class. Piénsenlo bien y vamos a discutirlo en la siguiente clase. And very well, students, that's it for this video. Eso sería todo por este video. I hope that you are very well with your family. Espero que estén muy bien con su familia. And remember that if you have any doubts, you can send an email to Miss Romina to romina.silva@cesiembra.cl or to me, felipe.torrejon2014@umce.cl. And that's about it. See you soon!